Hey everyone, Matthew here from ShouldIt, and we're bringing back another installment of the ShouldIt Waffle Maker series for you today. This time, we're going to get hands-on with the Cuisinart WAF F30NAS. Get our first impressions of the overall build quality and see exactly what kind of value it offers for your kitchen. Let's get right into it. If you've ever worked with a waffle maker before, you won't need to read the instruction manual for this Cuisinart waffle maker. So basically, you get a power cord, and in terms of accessories, you get a measuring cup and an aluminum drip tray. When we plug this in, this power button is going to light up, and the ready button. This one is going to light up when the baking chamber reaches the correct cooking ready temperature. And when you pour the batter in, select the browning control knob here. There are 5 settings in total. Inside, you get non-stick waffle plates. And one of the most notable features of this waffle maker is that it is flippable. So those are the basic features. Next, we're going to give this waffle maker a test run with our own homemade waffle batter. So the power is on. For this test in particular, I'm going to use the middle, that means number 3 browning setting. When this button lights up, I'm going to put in some of our batter. So it's been about 2 minutes and the ready light is on. It takes about 3.5 minutes for the ready light to turn on again. And let's see what we got. For being at the 3rd browning setting, I am kind of expecting the surface to have more deep brown pockets. Because the last waffle seems like it's a little bit undercooked and on the lighter side, let's try, instead of the 3rd setting, let's try the 5th one, the maximum one. All right. We get a lot deeper brown pockets, some of which seems like it's a little bit charred. This one is a lot crispier and basically is better textured than the last one, which feels a little bit too soft and can be a little bit flimsy. You know, taste is subjective, so the way that I like waffles may not be the same way that you like yours, but I really like this style of half-charred. So what kind of value does this waffle maker offer, really? First price point, it offers a very solid set of features. For instance, the 180-degree flip mechanism, the 5-setting browning control dial, and the PFAS-free non-stick waffle plates on the inside. These are all points. The build quality, the stainless steel housing, and the plastic base as well as the aluminum drip tray. These are all really good set of build quality features. There's no digital timer or any kind of precise temperature readout, so all that you have are the indicator lights at the top and the browning control dial to gauge, and it's a very standard set of design. That wraps up our unboxing and first impressions of the Cuisinart WAF F30NAS. In our full review coming soon, we'll put this waffle maker through a more rigorous testing process. If you're interested in purchasing the Cuisinart waffle maker, there's an Amazon link in the description below. Find this unboxing helpful? Please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider supporting ShouldIt's so we can keep bringing you thorough, unbiased product reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.